So I think that you have reached official bachelor status when your kids are the ones to tell you that you need houseplants. And I took my kids to Home Depot, because that's where bachelors get houseplants, and they immediately fell in love with and picked out this enormous cactus. Now, the cactus is shaped like a watermelon, covered with 1-inch spikes. And I will tell you that I learned, as I was holding the cactus like this, 3 important things. Number 1, it is extraordinarily top-heavy. Number 2, it is slightly askew. And number 3, they love this cactus and have already named it. And I notice these things as I'm looking for a pot, holding the cactus like this, and that is when Hector decides to kill himself and fall out of my hand. And instinctively, I do this. Oh, no. And I save Hector's life, but he bit me. And I have prickles all over my hand. And I know in Home Depot you are not supposed to cry. So things are a little fuzzy at this point, but I am running for where I think the bathroom ought to be in Home Depot, but I've never actually been there. And I'm pulling spikes out of my hand, and blood is going everywhere. And I can hear my children in the background yelling, "Hector, down!" And I find my way to the bathroom, and I am both surprised and disappointed to see that it is packed with extraordinarily tough-looking dudes. These are guys who chose voluntarily to take a dump at the Home Depot. And they're named like Gus or something like that. They have like thick pants and they know all the proper names of the tools. And I realize that I can't cry in front of them, but they see the blood and their eyes get big. And I'm pulling spikes out and they're looking at the blood, and just then my kids run through the bathroom door, and I swear to God, they go, "Dad, you can't just leave Hector lying in aisle 3. And it's like a record scratch moment in the Home Depot bathroom, because all eyes are on me. And what I think I say is, "Forget Hector." But what really comes out is, "Fuck Hector! That bitch cut me!" And there is a tear in the universe, because for this very moment, and it'll never exist again, I am the toughest guy. And just then, my son breaks the silence that is in that bathroom, and he says, and he's totally serious, he goes, "Dad, I think I'm supposed to pee on your hand." And I'm contemplating this for like 3 full seconds, when one of the Chads is like, and I'm like, "No! We're going to get Hector!" And there's like a gasp from the crowd. And we leave, and we scoop up Hector, and I take him to the checkout lady. And the lady is clearly oblivious to the fact that my thumb is 3 times its normal size. I can feel my pulse in it, right? And she's wrapped in a towel, and she says, "Oh, be careful, these cactuses. They have toxins in them." Now, I didn't hear what she said after that, but in my mind, what I heard was, "And they use the toxins as blow darts in South America to send the howler monkeys out of the tree so they can sleep." That's what I heard. And you're all probably wondering, why would I pay for Hector? But I have seen all the episodes of House. And I know that they're always like, "Well, we could have saved the patient if we'd only know what kind of cactus it was." I'm out of time. Thank you.
Together for Jim, Super Fancy Clark.
Oh, so my kid lost a tooth the other night. Ooh, that is gross. Let me tell you, I do not understand why kids just accept blindly the tooth fairy concept. I have to look under the bed 16 times for my boys for them to go to bed. But this idea that this stranger is coming to our house, under cover of darkness, slinking into their room, going under their pillow 1 foot from their face to take a body part, doesn't freak them out at all. Let me tell you, I am a terrible tooth fairy. I never have cash. You never know when these things are going to fall out, right? I'm like, I got 20. No. That is not going under the pillow. You need singles. Like, what am I, a stripper? I don't have singles. And it's not like you can put your debit card under there. Like, just take one. There should be like a tooth fairy PayPal system. I think that would work better. I literally had to steal change from their piggy bank to put it into the bed. My son's like, I got 95 cents. I'm like, keep looking. Another nickel in there. My kid wanted to keep his tooth. I was like, ooh, well, write a letter to the tooth fairy. I'm sure it'll work out. So I go under the pillow and I look at it. This is less letter and more ransom note. I swear to God, this is the quote. It's, leave the tooth, give the money. That's what he said. And the next day, of course it worked. The next day, I see him with the same tooth and the same note, putting it under his pillow. I was like, no, you cannot fool the tooth fairy. He goes, Dad, she's not that bright. I'm like, why do you say that? He's like, she paid $1 just to look at my tooth. So I realized I have to start collecting these teeth now. And I don't know what to do with these gross things, but I got to collect them. So where do you put them, right? And there's no instruction manual. So I start collecting them for my 2 boys in like my Dob kit, shower kit, man purse thing, right? And I just have them all lined up in there, and I don't even think about it until we take a family trip and we go through TSA. And I've got my bag in there. Don't get ahead of me. And there is a whole hullabaloo around the TSA X-ray machine. And they're all pointing and looking. And I don't know what's going on. And then I go, oh my God, it's the teeth. And they're like, sir, we need to see your bag. Is this your bag? And instinctively I'm like, nope. And my kids are like, yeah, Dad, that's your bag. Like, I just won the TSA lottery. So I'm like, yeah, that's my bag, right? And I have to make a decision because they think I'm Hannibal Lecter. Do I tell my kids I'm the tooth fairy, or do I go along and go to prison for the rest of my life? So as the guys bring it over, he unpacks the bag, and I'm like, they're baby teeth. And I'm like, oh, that didn't help. And then I'm like, I'm the tooth fairy. And the guy pulls out this huge toothpaste and he goes, I don't care who the hell you are. You can't take this much toothpaste on the plane. Thank you, guys.
One more time for Dan Clark, everybody. Almost over Dick Clark. I'm already excited about the new year.